Marita from Building Better Bridges. I am so happy to have you back to my channel. So without further ado, we're going to talk about something that we talked about last week. It's really a continuation of what I was talking about last week when I talked about validation. And you remember I mentioned it's not a competition at the end of that video. I said, you're not competing with your neighbors or anyone else. So I want to talk about not competing and not complaining, right? Let's say that again. Not competing and not complaining. So I know many of us will complain about things are so hard and this journey is hard. And I get it. But I feel like sometimes when you complain, it weighs you down. So you may complain about all the things you have to do, all the things you can't do and whatever, instead of like, okay, how can I get to that part, right? So sometimes when you are around people who are complainers, and so when I say outside noise again, I'm talking about people who complain and kind of bring you down. We talk about energy sometimes, about feeling certain people's energy. Well, there's a certain way you may feel after having a conversation with the complainer. You may feel depleted. You may feel drained. And so we need to kind of think about who's in our space and who are we allowing to occupy our space. Because on your road to passion to purpose, you kind of have to remove all of those complainers out of your space, especially if they're draining you. So I wanted to hit on the complainers first before I get to the competition. So the complainers are those ones where it's like, whenever you say, I'm going to do this, oh, they have all these 50,000,011 questions. Well, I don't see how you can do that. How do you think you're going to be able to do that? Why do you think that you're going to do this? You're not able, you're not this, you're not blah, blah, blah. All these different things. And so a lot of times you may decide, oh, this person is right. But maybe they're wrong. So the way you can turn that complaining into a positive, what are they saying? Is this something that you can fix and handle? And if you can, fix it, tweak it, handle it. But if you can't, because they're like saying you can't do it, go find some people that can help you do it, right? Because then you come out of there feeling like, I got this, I can do this. When you talk to people who have either done it, go look on YouTube for those people or talk to friends who have done it, because that's one way. The second thing is the no competition. Now, this is big because some people are like, oh, well, she's doing this, I'm going to do it. So you're chasing whatever their dream is. And what I want you to do is chase your own dream. If you chase your own dream, you don't have to worry about what somebody else's dream is. Now, if they help you by you looking at them like, oh, they did it, so I can do it, then yes, that's an opportunity for you to grow and say, you know what, I got this. They did it. I can do it in that way. Not in a way like, oh, since they did this, I'm going to do this. Because you have to note that, is that what you want to do? So in order not to be someone who's a competitor in the sense of you want to do whatever they're doing, think about, is what they're doing supporting your role and your goal? And if the answer is yes, I got an idea. How about you work together on it? How about you glean from that person? Right? I think that's the biggest thing I want you to take away this week, is like, glean from your competitors. Someone you feel like they're doing their daggone thing, go and watch how their steps are and just say, hey, I'm interested in, and how about you appreciate them? Say, you know what, sis, brother, but we're talking about women, so I'm going to say sis. So sis, I like what you're doing. You're doing a good job. I'd like to, learn from you. Now, if they say no or whatever, that's different, but there's somebody who will say yes. So I'll leave you with this week. Go out, find someone that you can appreciate. I'm celebrating Women's Month. And why don't you give them a shout out? Give them a call. Let them know, you know what, I like what you do. I appreciate what you do. Instead of competing, compliment them, right? Let us compliment each other. So I thank you for watching. I do not take it lightly, as I always say. And next week, I'd like to share with you some more videos. So keep them coming and have an amazing week. And I'll see you next Tip Tuesday. Take care. And as always, before I close, there's no complaining and no competing. Peace.